Hello traders! Last time I covered Nano Dimension's recent press releases. Nano made some wild accusations against several of Stratasys board members. Is Nano Dimension simply playing dirty in a bid to increase their stake in Stratasys at a discount? And what does Stratasys have to say about all this? Let's start with the first July 17th press release, where Stratasys explains why board members unanimously reject Nano's $24 a share partial tender offer. If you don't know what a partial tender offer is, don't worry, I got you. A partial tender offer is an offer launched by a buyer that wants to purchase a specific number of outstanding shares in a target company for a certain price. This type of offer is typically above current market price. Shareholders can tender all, a part, or none of their shares during the offer period. Stratasys explains that if Nano's partial tender offer goes through, Stratasys shareholders who participated may end up with only around 40% of their shares purchased. The remaining 60% could be retained in a Nano-controlled Stratasys. According to Stratasys, the partial tender offer implies a blended value of approximately $15 to $19 per share. The concern is that Stratasys shares could trade at heavily discounted levels if Nano takes control.
$8,000 seems a little steep. How about $10?
Ooh, ouch, man, please let go of that tight grip you have on my butt.
Right now, you might be wondering, well, how could shares be discounted if Nano is offering to buy shares above market value? Well, Stratasys is painting the narrative that if Nano doesn't buy all of your Stratasys shares, the remaining shares held will degrade to an average cost. Stratasys also fired back at Nano's allegations by raising concerns about Nano Dimension's CEO, Yoav Stern, alleging that he cannot be trusted and made misrepresentations about Stratasys.
What have you done?
Oh no, Shrek. It's not what I've done. It's what you've done. Thanks to you, the king and queen signed their kingdom over to me.
Stratasys claims that since Stern's appointment, Nano has spent over $500 million in cash, but revenue has only increased by $44 million. The Stratasys board also raised their own concerns about significant conflicts of interest. Consequently, the Stratasys board unanimously recommends that shareholders reject Nano's partial offer and not tender their shares. In response to Nano attempting to replace Stratasys board, the company urged shareholders to re-elect their highly qualified current board members.
You are a team of executives I can trust. Brian, Quagmire, Mort, you are going to be my creative team. You are going to help me lead this company into the future.
Stratasys closes the press release with, "Be sure to contact your broker to deliver a notice of objection on your behalf." The press release begs the question, is Stratasys truly disgusted with Nano's defamatory acquisition tactics, or is this all a part of their grand negotiation plan? I'm not sure, but what I can say is that Nano was undeterred. Nano published another press release in response, raising their tender offer from $24 to $25. Nano claims their new offer delivers 233% more cash to Stratasys shareholders than any other option available. Nano claims the increased price is a premium to relevant historical trading levels and gives shareholders a compelling opportunity to realize value. The final half of this press release goes into detail of why shareholders should reject 3D Systems' deal. Now, this is where this story starts to get a bit more interesting. Later that day, Nano published another press release reminding shareholders that Stratasys board members have been serving on the board way too long and you should vote against them. Unfortunately for Nano, we see here that the Stratasys board of directors unanimously rejected their revised offer. Stratasys published press releases that they are in talks with 3D Systems. Could it be that Stratasys wants to start a bidding war between 3D Systems and Nano Dimension? Nano must have been absolutely enraged on the $25 a share rejection, because they followed up with another hit piece against Stratasys board members. I have to say, when I got the request to do a video on Nano Dimension, I had no idea the research was going to lead me into so much drama. It started with Nano beefing on Stratasys board members. Now we have a third company, 3D Systems, attempting to take the high road to swoon Stratasys shareholders. But that's all for today's video. If you like this type of content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If you'd like me to go over 3D Systems' offer to Stratasys, leave a comment. Remember, you can always make requests with any stocks you'd like me to cover in a future video. Thank you for watching, and remember to trade gingerly.